everyone's Andrew02, and I'm back with another Total War League Siege Season 8 Group E battle. In this battle we have the Drunk Peltast on attack, with Colchis and Nervii going up against the Resistance on defense with Chimeria and Aravachi going for some points with Chimeria and with on attack with Nervii. We are on the settlement of Tur. Medium size, I believe. Could be small. I think medium though. Looking here at the army comps, we've got for Nervii, looks like 5 Celtics. I'm assuming lots of Oathsworn. I see 2, and that's it. Unfortunately, I think he's probably got a lot hidden in here, but we'll see pretty quickly what they have. Colchis also definitely has some units hidden. We've got a couple of Colchian nobles. I see 6 Cartleys. I'm assuming 7 Cartleys. Maybe not though. We'll see. Can see the whole defensive army comps though. Chimeria, I'm assuming. Oh wait, I was gonna say nobles, but looks like lots of regular hoplites. I'm not too sure about that one, but I guess we'll see how it works. Chimerian heavies, 2 Chimerian heavies and 2 steps? No, 3 heavies and 1 step. Okay. I think. Oh, I thought this was a scorpion, but it's 2 Balearic Slingers, an Iberian Skirmisher. Oh, there's a Scorpion. 3 Balearics, and an Iberian. Okay. Noble Fighter Jin, painted. Iberians, looks like, yeah, just be a mixture of Iberians, painted, and Scutari. Look like mostly Scutari and Iberians, maybe just that one painted. But yeah, I wish I could see more on the attackers army. We will see those soon. Pretty unorthodox Chimeria army. In fact, is there only 1 noble? I think there is. It's just the. Oh wait, not even. It's a noble horse archer. Are there no Chimeria noble infantry? I don't know if I've ever seen that comp. I didn't see these cabs sitting back here. Step Lancer and noble horse archer. But yeah, without further ado, I'll go ahead and cut forward to where the fighting's about to begin. Alright, here we go. Looks like Celtics will be the first to be sent in up against Hoplites. This is actually a matchup Hoplites could win. Although they do not have expert charge defense, so you actually do want to charge Hoplites in to the fight. Attackers went ahead and broke 2 separate holes. You don't see that a whole lot for like barb settlements that you destroy with artillery. Normally you'll either just get 1 breach most of the time, sometimes they'll go for a double-sized breach, as these hillmen get sent in against step spearmen. And I think it's for a good reason. Normally I wouldn't say this is a good idea, but maybe attackers have something up their sleeve here. As the Scutari will come in to help with the hoplite. It's a pretty good play, because these hoplites, the main issue why I was kind of criticizing this army comp in the intro was because these hoplites just have very little killing potential. They can hold for a decent amount of time against mid-tiers, but ooh, got some. It's his shield side shots, and nicely done here by the Chimerian archers. Although these tower wall actually is pretty effective for this setup, because they can get nice clean shots off. They are shield side, but there's nothing obstructing them really, besides maybe this tower a little bit. The defenders can't really return fire because the tower's got them covered up. Also, archer battle going over here. This is not good for Aravachi. I don't think these slingers can really. Yeah, they can. They can aim down there. Maybe it's not as bad as it looks. In fact, this actually might be a pretty good angle. I think these trees might be kind of blocking some of these shots. Not a whole lot of damage, but they definitely killed more than they lost, because they lost none. I think this one might have lost. Yeah, okay, this one lost 20, so maybe not a great trade there. And now the towers are doing a pretty good job blocking. Celtic warriors sent in to reinforce the hillmen. These Eastern archers still opening fire, but really not getting many kills. They've got to be getting hung up on something. I figured they'd have more than that, even shooting shield side. I think this tower. I see one arrow in there. Maybe not. I don't know why they're not getting kills. Oh, I hear artillery. That panoramic view. Let's see where that artillery's hitting. Oh wow, 47. This is a pretty tough map to... You can't really hide from artillery when you're defending this map. There's really just nowhere to hide. Oh, it's going for the Scorpion. I mean, it's not a terrible option, although I would probably be firing at the closer, lobbed up archers and hoplites here. Because this is just pretty long range, and I mean, you can't hit. Oh, well, maybe they're hitting this dude. Wow, they're really destroying this Scutari, actually. Maybe it is a worthwhile shot with his Scutari to soak up some of the shots that miss. Oh yeah, up to 72 already. I think it is a good shot. I didn't really think about this Scutari, how badly it's been getting hit.
Loose! Run, curse you! Get running! No!
This hoplite, see, they can. I think this is still the original hoplite that first got into combat about, like, what, 6 or so minutes ago? Still holding on. They can hold out for a while, but as you can see, I mean, 87 kills is not bad, but if you look at the experience, it was like those not very expensive units. I think mostly, I mean, just Celtics. 350. Although Celtics are pretty good for their price, so it might be a little bit more value than it might look like that the hoplites got. But yeah, these. You're gonna have to have these Scutari and other Aravachi units in to actually get the kills. Maybe, I bet this is definitely their strategy, I would say. Hoplites to hold with Scutari and they get kills. It's like, no, the hoplite is still alive, just retreated because it's tired. Scythian took its place. Scythians are pretty trash also, but I think they are better value for their price. Ooh, nice little slinger angle here, but the attacker's gonna push him off. Was getting some back shots. Oh, Step Archer's at the 129 kills already. Are they out of ammo though? No, they still have their bows out. Well done there. When you play as Chimeria, especially without any freaking noble infantry, but even with noble infantry, you just don't have a lot of killing power. So most of your killing power is in your archers. You really need to use your archer as well to do well as Chimeria, unless your teammate carries you. Oathsworn already getting in. Yeah, they'll make not a very good charge there, but he'll try to probably pull it out and get a better one. Even without a good charge, I think they still make quick work of those Scythians. Also, Scythians getting dumped. Swords, spear side.
Live to fight another day!
very good slinger map. I'd say this is where people usually want to attack this map. This side isn't terrible, and I think there is at least one replay I think that I'll cover later that does attack from that side. Maybe even two. But with this big old lake here, kind of makes it a bit choke pointy. Gotta go like just one of those two directions.
Move it!
I'd say this map is quite defender friendly, aside from the fact that you're so open to artillery. Which, I don't know, is this artillery? It looks like it is out of ammo, because he decided to go for 2 breaches.
Get running!
Will this just be a couple of choke grind fest? Oh, what? Well, she and Nobles just going through the gate. I guess might as well. It's been neutralized. And it's actually a pretty protected spot against missile fire down in the hole. So I guess that actually is a pretty good spot for hoplites to grind. That'll be a long fight though. The Nobles will definitely win, but hoplite on hoplite action. Love to see it, right guys? Probably the most fun battles, hoplite grinds.
Get out!
These Cartly Axemen are a great matchup, or Axemen in general are a great matchup against hoplites. They'll just chop right through their armor. These hoplites already fighting an uphill battle, and then they see these Cartly Axemen, and it's just over for them. Yeah, Colchis is a really good pick. I don't know if they pick Colchis after Chimera is picked, or if you're picking Chimera after you see someone pick Colchis, like you gotta be really confident you can win that game. That you're just a better team, because that's like probably the best value counter faction you can pick against Chimera. Them and Armenia, of course. They also get Cartly Axemen. Looks like Eastern's just content to front dump these Scutari.
Warriors, lose formation!
Smart move there, going into loose formation. That will drastically reduce the effectiveness of these arrows. A lot of times whenever I'm playing, I love Aravachi, one of my favorite factions. Only on defense though, they're kind of rough to attack with no archers, and also low armor. But I oftentimes just kind of forget in the heat of the moment to go into loose formation. They tried to charge into those loose, although you definitely want to get them out of loose formation when they're melee. I can't remember quite what it is, what the debuff is, but I know you don't want to be in melee and loose formation. But yeah, it's gone downhill, although we actually do see a bit of a mass rout, I think mostly from missile fire on these Cartleys. But these Cartleys have quickly made some headway over here. I mean, the defenders do have a lot in position so I don't think they're going to break through soon, but Cartleys have put in a lot of work in a short amount of time. Oh yeah, here we go. I don't know how long I've been able to see this, but... Oh no! No Swornjin, it is shield side, but these Balearics just dumping. Don't want that. I'm assuming he does not notice. It looks like 6, maybe just 5 Sorn. I thought I saw another. Maybe it died already. Probably, I don't know. I don't think one's died already. It's probably just 5. I usually like to go 6 when I'm elite spamming Nervii on attack. Oh man. Yeah, once they start to drop, when it rains it pours with front dumping. I mean, this is side dumping, but oh, he finally noticed. I'm pretty sure if you're shooting shield side, it's about the same as front. Oh no, the general died with 71 men left. That's a bit unfortunate. Luckily the unit won't shatter, but nice little cheeky play there. Almost 2 chevrons and not even 100 kills because of just dumping one of the most expensive units in the game. Although our Vachi needs to get some units in here to support Chimeria, because these hoplites ain't gonna do it. Good gen ability usage there by Colchis, or maybe it was his teammate. I think his teammate couldn't because the general's dead. Nice, just having this. Nice job having this noble chilling right here in pretty much relative safety, but close enough to give off abilities. And yeah, I think Colchis has just decided he's just gonna front dump Scutari whenever he sees them. That's the role of his archers, which is fine. I mean, 60 armor isn't terrible, but if you shoot a few volleys at him front dump, they'll really start to drop. How's this hoplite grind going? Yeah. Honestly, hoplite's doing more work on the Colchians than I thought they would. 19 of them. They took out 19 of them. Still not a favorable fight at all. I would definitely... I'm not quite sure how good the archer angles would be if they sent in like a Scutari instead of this hoplite. Nice little cycle here of these Scutari. Scutari with 21 charge bonus. Decent for a mid-tier. Cartleys have 25. I think that's similar to what Thorax swordsmen have. Maybe slightly better, or slightly worse. I want to say like 26 for a Thorax, but that's mostly guess. I honestly thought Scutari had a better charge bonus. Feels like they do. I think these towers might be kind of hurting this angle. Yeah, I think it definitely is. Catching some of the arrows. How's the O-Sword doing? Oh, not well. 29 men left, only 56 kills. Although when you O-Sworn spam, you're bound to have like at least one not do very well. Especially if you send it in early. But if you're at least able to soak up a lot of ammo with it. I don't know I'm assuming it's been archers. Like, I don't think the defenders have anything that can kill that many O-Sworn in melee without it getting many kills. Besides, noble fighters, which haven't been involved yet at all, so it wasn't them. Not sure about that, Chief. Battle rhythm, but not having them in melee or in combat at all. Too late, he missed it. He might have had him in whenever he originally hit the ability, but he pulled him out before it was over. Oh, the front dump has commenced. Belerics can front dump pretty much anything. I wouldn't say it's ideal to front dump like something heavily armored. Uh-oh. Okay, I was gonna say, I thought he was gonna get up on the wall there. That would have made it really good shots for the Belerics. Yeah, that's probably a better engagement for it. Also good timing, because his unit's just routed. Bit of an archer battle. Oh yeah, Chimeria's got archers up on the hill here, both with about 104, 106 kills. These Galax, okay, a couple of them done pretty well. These two probably still have a lot of ammo. I'd hope so with that few kills. Oh, here we go. Another hoplite grind. Okay, so the Chimerians are shooting at the infantry, but they're getting return fire by Galax,
Break
who
off!
are not really doing much damage. I've seen a couple volleys hit, but I mean, Chimerian heavies do have 35 armor, so that might not last for long. Looks like he will try to get out of there. Won't push his luck. Got a few good volleys off into the back of the Colchian nobles. Or actually is really probably more of a side shot, and it is shield side. One thing I'm a bit unclear on is exactly what is considered side and what's considered rear. Is there like intermediate values, or like it's kind of like half side, half rear? It's like that in between as good of a shot, or if it's just a complete cutoff, whether it's considered side or back, no in between. Wish stuff like that was explained more in the game itself rather than having to dive into files. Oop. Probably just given abilities with this. I don't know why you bring the Horse Archer gen, you don't even attempt, at least I didn't notice any attempt to have it, or even the Step Lancer. Although I can get actually saving the Step Lancer, because it's not a very strong cav unit. Oh, maybe that's why this would pay us outside. Even still, I would send out the Horse Archer gen just to harass it, and as long as you stay on top of it, don't let it catch up to you. You'll be good. Probably even be able to pick some of it off with your arrows.
Live to fight another day! Get out!
Balance of power, really first time I'm looking at it. Actually, substantially in the defender's favor. Just looking at that Chimerian comp, I think the defenders are gonna have a really tough time. But they have done a quite good job so far. They've really been able to stop the attackers' advance on both of these breaches and deny the attackers. I mean, the archers have done okay, but deny them really good archer angles. And in fact, I think a lot of these kills were just from front dumping Scutari, which in Iberians, there's not really a whole lot you can do about that as a defender. Or as someone playing Aravachi. Like, if they want to front dump you, that they can, and not much you can really do about it besides try to pull up your Balearics to push them off. But if they position their archers well, you won't be able to respawn with slingers. So yeah, the attackers looking pretty dire here. I mean, they do have some Oathsworn still left, and they're going to have to really cook, which they might, because I'm assuming the defenders are kind of running... No, wow. Only these Balearics, at least this one, still has got tons of ammo left. Step Archers and Chimerian Heavy still got our ammo. The Noble Horse Archer gen still has ammo. They just need to dump that all on these Oathsworn. That's the only thing the attackers have to win this. They need these Oathsworn to cook, and unfortunately for them, their general's dead. This is a really good matchup for the Oathsworn, though. The defenders can't really get good angles. I mean, actually, if they wanted to, they could put like a slinger here.
Live to fight another day!
That'd be actually a really good shot.
Warriors, move out!
Although the attackers could push them off relatively easily. Actually, probably better put the archers. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys. Yeah, that's probably why they didn't do that. Well, they're showing daggers, so these guys might be out. I'd at least try it. If you start getting dumped, then you can pull them back out. But I think these guys are out of ammo, to be honest. You got like a decent-ish kills, although you really want to see more than that out of archers you use all your ammo on. Oh, the Peltasts gonna try to exploit this gap? Nope, just gonna charge into the backs of its own dudes. Or actually, I don't even know if they had their own dudes there. Just charge into a shield wall. I don't know I would have tried to slither through there. Get these Sworn engaged. Yeah, I feel like they might get slinged up a little bit, but there is this noble fighter right here. Maybe not the best idea. Maybe best to just save it for when defenders get a little bit more whittled down. There might be a better gap to get through. I mean, so this one's cooking. How much did this one get? 171. I mean, that's decent. Alright, I'm back. Had a bit of a crash. Again, I'm getting a lot of crashes. Just uncovering replays though. That one I'm actually playing myself, which I guess is a good thing. I'm gonna have crashes at least. I'd rather it be during replays, not during that live play. Looks like this O-Sworn up here did break, which that's unfortunate because now the defenders can gap. And it will force the very unfortunately half-size general to get sent in. Colchian Noble general also. I probably would have sent the Colchian Noble there, and maybe that general there. Although it's not really as big of a loss anymore because general's dead already. It's less risky to just throw it in. I mean, they will break through unless the defenders send something up. Like, could send up this noble fighter, but I think they're going to want to use it here instead. This will not hold up very long. How are these archers doing? Do they have ammo? Yep. These Galax probably have a decent amount of ammo left. Dumping Scutari, probably move on to the Iberian next. Yeah, that could be. Looks like. I mean, Aravachi does have a couple. I don't know why he saved his Iberians for so late. That's basically all he has left infantry-wise, besides this. Oh, painted. That should do pretty well. Actually, this should be a priority target for the attackers to dump. That and the noble fighter when it gets thrown in. They're shooting Balearics that are out of ammo. That's not ideal. Looks like the Hippeus Lancer will try to. Oh yeah, this could work. No, don't go that way. Don't go that way. No. Come right through here. What are you doing? Yep, now the Noble Horse Archer's in. Gonna block that path. I don't know. I bet a lot of them are gonna die on this retreat here. I don't know, did I miss something? It looked like a missed opportunity to me. I think they could have just gone this way. I mean, the Horse Archer would have gotten into him, but it would have beat the Horse Archer in melee. And in the meantime, wiped out all these Balearics to help inflict army losses, and I think, yeah, this one still has ammo. How's the Scorpion doing? Also, yeah, could have gone straight on through to the Scorpion. That would have been huge. Maybe that might have been why they were scared, too. Scorpion actually is down to 15. Was that all from the artillery? I don't think so. I don't know what else got into these Scorpion crew. Painteds should do pretty good work actually on these Colchians. They've got a nice little wraparound. Not getting shot for the moment. So Sworn has actually racked up pretty good kills considering. Oh, that's gonna be about the end of it though. Unfortunate. Good use of the Iberian skirmisher there for the defense. Attackers are just dumping that noble fighter, although I'd probably wait till you get a better, slightly better shot. Because your ammo's precious right now. I mean, I know these. I don't know. Now I bet these guys are probably running somewhat low. They've been shooting for quite a while lately. Their own tower wall also appears to be hurting them a little bit, trying to shoot these Iberians close up. Oh, this one's cooked. but he's getting cooked now, unfortunately. Yep, I don't think the attacker's going to have quite enough. They need this Peltasts to get in and do some work. I honestly just figured these Iberian skirmishers were out of ammo too. Maybe that's also another reason. I still think he could have just charged through and just bulldozed all that. I mean, yeah, the horse archer would have gotten in there, but in melee, you can, I mean, it's no slouch in melee, but you can kind of ignore it. I mean, you will lose the Peltasts, but you would have done a good amount of damage, I think. And I think it's kind of a desperate situation here, so it might have been worth the risk. Because now, man, these... Like, you have the infantry to win this battle, but it's these... Oh. What? I did not even see this unit. What? Horse archer on attack. This is like Lamboy's strategies. My apologies, I did not really think the attackers would bring that much cavalry, Peltasts and horse archer. I mean, they got some kills. Didn't do very well in melee, as you'd expect. Almost got a chevron. Kind of unfortunate, actually. Just like one, maybe two, three kills, sort of a chevron. Okay, they will now charge in. Oh wow, the Peltasts took a lot of losses. Was that all from? It was down to like 41 men before it got into this melee, and it was at like 70 last time I saw. Did it take that many losses trying to pull out? It got into something. It's got 183 kills. It's like by no means a bad job on the Peltasts. I just feel like it could have been more, maybe. They've been a bit more aggressive earlier in the battle with it, splitting the gaps. Yeah, now... Yeah, nothing left here for the attack. I think it's just all archers and Colchian Jin who's surrounded. And what's this, a Peltasts? And actually... We have a little KD preservation here. I mean, I understand it, although personally, I think you should just send everything in, try your best to win. I know they won't do a whole lot, but your opponents kind of deserve the kills at this point. That's just me, though. Hopefully, yeah, they'll go ahead and waver. Yeah, I could have told that by the time, too, but they'll go ahead and just break from army losses. Yeah, it was a pretty good battle. I honestly thought, just from army comps and action selections, that the attackers would probably come out on top there, but the defenders did a very nice job. Pretty much just held those chokes the entire battle. So yeah, this first battle will be a victory for the resistance, and I'll go ahead and move on to the post-battle results. Alright, here in the results, first we have Sigurd. This is Bupathi, though. For some reason, these first two battles, I believe he has Discord or Steam name is Sigurd. Pretty even 1-to-1 KD ratio, 1780 kills. Actually, way more kills on the defense. Although, yeah, I mean, more kills for the attack, but the defenders deployed significantly more units, so that explains it. Noble fighters kind of just cleaned up there at the end on the Colchian Jin. Scorpion got kind of destroyed by the ballista. And I don't know if the ballista did all the work, or if there was something else also that got into it. Balearics, actually not as many kills as I thought. A couple chevrons though, so they were, and this skirmisher obliterated that, what was left of that Oathsworn Jin, got himself a chevron. So, pretty high value kills, I'd say. Iberian swords, kind of interesting that he decided to save these for the end, but I think it actually ended up working out for him. So, can't say much. In the Scutari, it got dumped pretty hard, so I'd say considering that, maybe you want to do a little bit better. I'm sure he did, but quite a solid considering he got dumped pretty hard. Then we have Ivar as Chimeria, about 1,600 kills. Noble Horse Archer Jin did interesting pick, but it did alright. Step Lancers also did his thing there at the end. His Chimerian's archers did pretty well. Quite solid, I would say. The hoplites probably did about as well as you could expect from them. I really not feeling this comp still, despite the win. But I got to be honest. I mean, the hoplites they held out for a long time and let the missiles and Aravachi units do the killing, and I mean, they all got a lot of them got about. I'm actually none of them broke 100. I figured at least one would. 99's close though. But yeah, honestly, I mean, only 2 chevrons overall, but I mean, they did their job. I think the plan worked. Scythian actually got the most kills there out of I think every unit for Chimeria. Spearmen are trash. Then here on the attack we have Colchis played by Ferorum, 1881 kills. Colchian Nobles did quite well. Cartleys though, on the other hand, not so hot. I think they got dumped pretty hard by slingers and maybe some archers too, but kind of surprising how poorly they performed. Only 6 also instead of the 7. Hillman not too good. Archers also, I mean, not dreadful. He kept them alive at least until the very end actually, but I think you'd like to see a bit more kills than that on him. 104 is not bad, but yeah, and also no chevrons. Horse Archer almost had a chevron. I didn't even see this unit. I don't know what the hell it was shooting at, but okay-ish, I guess. And Hippeus, as I said, did pretty well. Got himself a chevron, 186 kills. I feel like maybe he could have been a bit more aggressive and possibly been able to get into the Aravachi ranged units and maybe been able to turn the tide. Probably not quite turn the tide, but who knows, honestly. And then Ballista did quite well, considering how much ammo was used on breaking 2 breaches. And lastly, we have Illyri here as Nervii with almost 2,000 kills, a couple short, most kills in the lobby. And Jin was very unfortunate, didn't realize he was getting dumped from up on the hill by the Balearics. Bissosworn did amazing, almost 500 kills. He would have loved to see this, a couple more get that many, I'm sure. 234 is also pretty good, 171 with the chevron's alright. These two, unfortunately, kind of got dumped, I'm assuming. Gallic Hunters did pretty solid. Pretty solid. And Celtics, decent. Probably these two, but I'd like to see a little bit more. But yeah, that was a quite good battle, and not really the outcome I would have expected based on army comps and faction selections. But the Resistance went ahead and pulled it off. I will say it is a bit of a defender-friendly map, so that helped, I'm sure. Yeah, that was a pretty big point victory for them. So I'll be covering, I think, tomorrow the second battle of this matchup. So until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.